Hi friends, good morning, happy Saturday. I hope everyone had a fabulous 4th of July and I hope you are enjoying the amazing weather we're having in the sun. I hope you have some exciting weekend plans, but today I wanted to take a moment and talk to you really quick and actually introduce you to one of my friends and mentors who is in this business with me. I am so excited about this. Hopefully she can jump on really quick and we can tell you a little bit about what we've been doing. Hey,
Hey,
Tony.
how are you? You caught me right before I went for a swim.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so good. How are you?
I am fantastic. It has been hot as Hades
Oh
here.
gosh, I'm sure.
So, it's been a little unbearable. So, like literally, I haven't turned on my sauna in 2 days because you can just literally walk outside.
Oh man, yeah. I totally feel that. Luckily it's been, pretty decent here, not too hot, not too cold, just about right. So I'm enjoying that and I'm not taking it for granted.
I'm sure you live in Minnesota,
um,
right?
Colorado actually.
Okay, Colorado.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there and like way far away.
Right, yes.
So I'm really super excited to be here, and I'm super excited, to be here sharing with you, Shannon, and really excited about this new journey that we're on together.
Yes, me too. It has been such a fun learning experience. Oh gosh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not great at technology is not my friend today, but we're working with it. Yes,
So,
I'm
so
so excited. We have so many great new things coming and new adventures. Gosh, there's so much. But I'm so excited. It's kind of a new journey for me too. But tell us a little bit about how you got started.
well, just for the people out there that don't know you and your audience, I actually I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have, I ran really busy restaurants for a long, long time, started having children, and that schedule didn't exactly work out for me because as a restaurateur, your hours are insane. And so when I had my second child, I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so I started my own brick and mortar businesses. I actually had a daycare and we had a lawn service. And then during that time, I was living outside of Detroit, Michigan, and all of our clients, literally 95% of our clients were somehow involved with the big three car companies. So whether they were, working for one of those car companies or they were a tier 1, 2, or 3 supplier, it's like we had the rug pulled out from under us all of a sudden because they did, they let a lot of people go. They gave them severance pay, and all of a sudden people are out of a job. When you have daycare and they don't have a job anymore, or they're home and they're not working, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, they're going to cut their own lawn, right? So I actually started in network marketing when this downturn happened. And I found out that I had a knack for it. I found out that I really, really liked it. And so for the better part of 25 years, I have been somehow involved in this industry. And I love it. It's my calling. It's what God put me on earth to do, was to help other people, through teaching, coaching, and training, to help them build teams. And actually, I got a heck of an offer to teach, coach, and train as an industry market expert, but I still wanted to be relevant, helping people building a company. And so, therefore, we made a lateral move after being with a company for 10 years and building that up to almost a $5 billion brand, and decided that we were going to, do this. And we've been able to help quite a few people already in, just the first couple of weeks that we had launched this. But here's what I love. One is that network marketing is a game changer for people that are just looking to make extra money, just to put food on the table at this point. And I believe that they said, and I think this number is conservative, especially if you look at the Walmart. If you saw the guy that was shopping at Walmart 2 years ago versus now, he bought the same items for $120, is now like over $420 for the same exact cart of groceries that he was, or whatever he was buying. So there is a real concern with the cost of living right now. So we're a very simple answer to help with that. But here's what I love about, network marketing as a large part of this industry is that one, they usually have higher quality products, cleaner products, products that are effective, products that truly are game changers, and they operate a lot of times a great company. They have a very specific niche product, or what I call a flagship product. So this is why we decided to get involved with a mental wellness company focused on the gut brain axis, is because this has been in my wheelhouse for a really, really long time. And so it just made sense. And also too, my love is seeing other people win. And, truly with this business model is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And so, that's why I still choose to be in this industry, after a very long period of time, is because I truly want to help people like you.
Yes. And I love that. And I love your story. And I feel like we kind of have similar stories, although I don't have the same as yours. But my background is kind of different in that, like, I was initially approached about network marketing when I was in college. And I had thought about it before, because a lot of us like to say, like, we just think differently and we're always looking for something else besides the 9 to 5. And we just want a different lifestyle. And to me, it's kind of like we almost like speak a different language from other people and we understand each other better, because we are not exactly looking for the norm, right? We want more, we want different, we want to be able to have the flexibility and freedom that not everybody is seeking. And that's great. And I have so many friends that work in a 9 to 5, that work in corporate, that love their jobs, right? But we are the type of people that have different lifestyles, are looking for different things, and want to help people on a deeper level.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to say, like, yes, I could have a 9 to 5 job, but my feeling is that with network marketing, I have a deeper purpose and impact in my life than I ever could with a 9 to 5 job. So that's kind of my reasoning. But similar to you, I was on a fitness and wellness journey, and I originally started looking at products differently about 4 years ago. Started looking at ingredients, started looking at things I was putting on my skin, into my body, things I was consuming, foods. And to be honest, like, I got more serious about it, about like in it was probably like 9 months ago, not very long ago. And for me, that was kind of a big deal, right? Like, everyone sees me and they're like, oh, you're like this skinny little petite girl and you're always in shape and you're always, this and that. And I'm like, yes, but I never believed that in my own mind. And so that was kind of something that I struggled with, was everybody was like, oh, you're the perfect size, you're the perfect this, you're, society's version of, the perfect person. And I was like, that's great, but that's not how I feel. And so that was a big, like, life-changing moment for me. I started my fitness journey about 9 months ago, where I started paying more attention to the things that I eat, the things I put on my skin, my fitness, my health, my wellness. Mental health has been a big part of my life for it's been a big part of my life forever, but more intensely in the past, I'd say 2 years, when a lot has changed for me. So that has been a big game changer for me. So taking a look at this company and the products and everything just kind of started to shift for me. And so I came into this with a much clearer vision of who I was and what I wanted to be doing. And similar to you, I wanted to help people feel better, like I was looking for, because I know a lot of people. I come from the rodeo industry and the horse community, and a lot of us don't think about any of that. We don't think about our own fitness. We don't think about mental health. We don't talk about mental health, and overall wellness. So that's my goal, is to help people in my industry, say like, hey, yes, we ride horses every day, and that's, fitness on a level, but it's not an overall vision. So that's kind of my goal. And I just love that we get to do this together, because Tony has been one of my mentors for, gosh, like 5 years now. And it's been so fun watching her journey. And just to be a part of her team now is so exciting.
Well, one, I'm honored. Two, when people, and again, I truly believe, Shannon, that you have to vet and choose leadership, right? Especially in this industry. It's so funny. My buddy Tony Watley, he is the coach of coaches, right? He's amazing. I mean, he does it with entrepreneurs and stuff like that, but there's a lot of fakers out there. Mm-hmm. And so you need to be genuine. You need to really vet people that you're going to lock arms and partner with, no matter what you do at this day and age, because it's so easy to create that fake persona. The one thing though that I love is that, you know what, we're all the real deal, right? We're all who we are. We're authentic. We're honest. We're, faith-based, all of these great things. And that's the kind of community that I want to keep on building. The moral compass, representing a company like Amare with excellent products that actually make a difference. I was crying today. Jen Vale just posted a testimonial of a 12-year-old boy. You need to go read it. We need to share it with everybody. The difference that these products are making, because we're assaulted on a daily basis, with toxins. And I'm not talking about just environmental, mental too, right? Mm-hmm. So our mental wellness has been largely ignored, for a very, very long time. And I can tell you, I have been extremely sad and depressed, especially over the last probably 12 to 18 months. And I finally feel like I'm, finally coming out of that after about the last 2.5 months. But it's really important for us to not only take care of what's going on internally, but externally as well. So it's kind of like a whole spherical, really journey that we're on right now, because we're treating, and most people don't know this, that 90% of your serotonin, which is a feel-good hormone, resides in your gut. Yep. And so there is a tract from your gut all the way up to your brain, and it's the gut-brain axis. And it's also, if you guys take yoga out there, I love yoga, it's called the vagus nerve. So, there is a really important connection between those two, and they communicate to each other. And then the heart is the third brain. But I have found this journey that we have been on just completely fascinating, and all the people that we have helped already, it's just mind-blowing. And the kids, man, the kids stories that we have coming from moms and dads that are sharing, how our products have helped their children. I mean, like, you're talking about really, and the story that I shared about this 12-year-old boy today is that, it's the emotional component of it too for a lot of children. So that has been amazing. And then also too, once you can help your children, it makes less stress on the parent. Right. So, it's a win-win. And then, we have products for both adults and children. But the great thing is that I have always been a proponent and of supporting people in this industry, being a part of this industry, and also representing a great company with great products. But here's what we get to do, Shannon. We get to build the community. Yeah. And that is probably the best part of that, out of that whole equation for me.
Yeah, and like you said, I love the fact that it's, kind of an all-encompassing thing, right? For me, like, when I started my fitness journey, I kind of knew that it would be all encompassing, because that was my goal, to kind of get in there and just do like an overall wellness kind of like reboot. And for me, that was what I was looking for. But I'm the type of person, when I start, looking into something, it usually leads me down another path. And that's kind of what this is, right? Like, you come in, you try one of the products, and then you go, oh, this made me feel better. What else is there? And that's so exciting for me, right? Because you're not just solving one problem, you can solve multiple. And it just leads to so many more kind of realizations for people, because they try one product, they realize how much it helps them in so many different areas, and then they want to try more. And you're like, oh, yes, by the way, we have so many other things to offer you. We can help with that too, right? So it's not just your gut, it's not just your brain, it's the whole thing from top to bottom. And I absolutely love that. Because like I said, I'm someone, I walk in and I'm like, oh, you have this product, that's great, I love it, that's what I was looking for. Oh, but wait, there's so much
Mhm.
more. And that's what's so exciting to me, because I don't have to be so specific on, I can only help you with one thing. No, I can help you with so
Mhm.
much more. And to me, that kind of expands the capacity for everything. It helps with mental health, it helps with physical health, it helps with internals, externals, like the whole, it's kind of a whole package, which I love. And especially for me, I am someone who, I love to try new things, but I would much rather try something that will help me in multiple facets than just one, right? And for example, like I have been talking about my happy juice every day, and everybody's like, well, what does it do? And I'm like, well, it does a lot. It does everything for me. I'm like, well, I wake up in a better mood. Like I can get everything done at work in an hour. Like there's so much to say about it. And I just love that. And I just have to laugh when people ask me, they're like, well, what is it? And I'm like, oh, girl, if you ain't on this, you're missing out.
Yeah, I will. I will tell you, I tend to squirrel a lot. I can't stay focused. Like I am not a person that can sit down and, write a training or do do research. I'm the type I can sit for 10 minutes, then I have to get up. Sit for
Hmm.
10 minutes and get up. I have noticed that my focus is a lot better. I don't squirrel as much. Um,
Yes.
I haven't slept this well in years. I was never really a sleeper, right?
Hmm.
Basically 4 to 5 hours. And I know that's not good for stress either. And the other great thing too is that, with the pre and probiotics and the other ingredients that are in the products, is that it helps reduce cortisol. And
Right.
cortisol it's the stress hormone. And when your body is, because again, most of us, you guys are in fight or flight during our waking hours. And this is why sleep this is why I wasn't sleeping, because you don't realize that old injuries, old emotional stressors,
Hmm.
physical stressors, chemical stressors, they absolutely can bump up that stress hormone. And that stress hormone and inflammation is the root cause of every single health ailment out there. It's so simple. And that's what I really love about it. But, at the end of the day, like you said, it can help with many other facets. Just getting your gut right, you guys, it will dramatically improve your entire life. And that's where we start. We always start with that. And then, if there are other things that people need, I was just talking to a lady the other day, because you guys, I had a hole in my heart that I discovered that I was born with, but I discovered that at the tender age of 50. I didn't know I had it, probably because of my lifestyle. But, I refuse to take anything for it that is from big pharma. That's like, no, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. And so they have a great heart product on there called, and I love what they call it. They call it Om. And again, speaks to my yoga, but it's called Om Heart. So it has amazing. Yes, Peggy, this is being recorded. It will be on Reels once we get done. Um, but the great thing about it is that it had 3 different products that I was taking, natural products, beetroot powder being one of them, and the big one, that I didn't have to buy 3 different products anymore. I was buying tons of products from Bulletproof. Love Dave Asprey, what he offers. He's brilliant. And then a bunch of stuff from Thorne. And now I've switched it all over to you guys, our supplements. And so some people don't want to take 20 supplements a day. I choose to. And it's also because I am older. I mean, y'all, this is my birthday month. I'm gonna be 55. and I look damn good for 55 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. But you know, there's just so many different things that we have. We have natural pain relief. We have a 3-day cleanse. They have protein supplements and all sorts of amazing things. But let's just start. Let's just start with making your gut happy. Because once your gut is happy, your brain's going to be happier and your heart's going to thank you. And I'm going to tell you, if you, and Shannon, I'm going to go here because I don't have any problem talking about, you know, your daily shit routine, right? You should be having daily normal bowel movements. But here's the problem with everything that's in our environment. The average American, you think about this, go out in public, they're walking around with 5 to 20 pounds of undigested fecal matter in their colon. Think about that for a second. So just think if your body was able to get rid of all of that stuff that's in there. And if you've been on an antibiotic, you have yeast overgrowth. If you have been on any over-the-counter medication, if you've had any injections, and I'm saying injections because there are a lot of people out there that do Botox and whatnot, there are heavy metals in all of those. They reside in your gut and can lead to long-term, and I'm sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm so passionate about this, long-term health effects. So get on a good regimen and let's help you.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. Take care of yourself, your gut, your brain, the whole 9 yards. We have it all for you. There is a solution. It is not complicated. It doesn't have to be a difficult thing to do, but it is important. It is important for you. It is important for everybody. It will help you feel better. It will help your body function better.
Yeah.
It will help your brain function better. You got it. And there is an answer. So, like you heard Tony say, there's multiple solutions. You could do all of them. You could do some of them. It's not difficult. Don't have to overcomplicate it. This is easy. It's simple. It can be your everyday routine. All you have to do is ask. So, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Tony. We are always available to help you, and we are happy to help you get ready to reboot yourself, your life, your body, your mind, your gut, all of it. So excited. This is going to be a great summer. I am so ready to get myself reset and ready for a great summer run and winter preparedness. But Tony, do you have anything else to add for our friends?
No, you guys, I would just encourage you. We're doing an in-depth dive Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're watching this right now, get with Shannon, get the information, and we'll be more than happy to share with you. Dorothy, yes. So you know what? Make sure you reach out to us, and we'll get you started on a regimen. So it's really easy to do. It takes 2 minutes in the morning. You combine 3 different amazing products, and you are set for success for the rest of the day.
Love it. Thanks so much, Tony.
All right. Take care.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.